EPA has this national monitoring network for a lot of different pollutants. SO2 is one of the important ones. And there was a big hole in the EPA's national monitoring network centered over here on the Texas High Plains. EPA arranged with TCEQ to establish a site here. TCEQ selected the site to meet EPA's specifications. They located the site here a couple of weeks ago, installed it, and Texas A&M AgriLife Research will operate the site under contract from TCEQ until they decide they don't need the site anymore. EPA has a national monitoring network for pollutants like SO2, sulfur dioxide, and by itself at high concentrations sulfur dioxide is poisonous. The national standard for SO2 is about 75 parts per billion, which doesn't sound like much, and it's really not. But today we're running about 2. So 2 parts per billion as compared to the 75 parts per billion national standard. That's the kind of numbers I anticipate seeing over a long period of time here at the Amarillo site. The guts of this monitoring site are these expensive instruments you see here. Those are the ones that measure the SO2. They create standard SO2 concentrations that we can measure to make sure that the instruments are staying in good repair and are measuring accurately. And then outside we have the air intake on top of the trailer. It takes in the air that we're trying to monitor. And then we've also got a meteorological or weather station so that we keep track of the weather conditions during the monitoring itself. We need to be able not only to measure the SO2 concentrations, but to interpret those concentrations in terms of where any spikes in the concentration might have come from. So we have weather, we have SO2 monitoring, and then we have the ability to calibrate these instruments and keep them in good repair.